Hey guys, my name is Daniel Mudhaki, and I'd like to thank you all so much for joining me today. Most importantly, I'd like us all to thank God for enabling each and every one of us to be here today. As I always say, guys, you must be quick to give thanks to God, because you're not alive because of any good deeds you've done. It's not because you're special. It's not because you're righteous. It's simply because of God's mercies over your life, that He has given you a day such as this to be the best version of you. And so remember, every day you're alive, every day you're above 6 feet, make it a point to be better than yesterday. Mend your relationships, forgive those who have hurt you, and forgive those who have not forgiven you, because life is unpredictable. Nobody knows tomorrow. And so if your tomorrow never comes, you better live today the best way you can. Guys, as usual, I leave my details right on the screen there. And so if you need to reach out to me, don't hesitate. Drop me an email. You can chat me up on my social media pages, on Facebook, on Instagram, and I'll try my very best to revert to each and every one of you by the grace of God. As usual, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, don't hesitate. Press the subscription button and don't forget the notification bell so that you're always alerted when we post a new video, which by the grace of God is each and every Sunday. Well guys, new week, new video. And lately we've been talking about fear. And I'd like to continue on that topic today. And you see, this topic on fear is very personal to me, because I have been a victim of fear in the past. You know, I allowed fear to hold me back. I allowed fear to limit the things that I knew I could do. I allowed fear to restrict me from being the person that I know God had created me to be. You know, I remember back in high school, I used to swim, and I was a good swimmer. I wouldn't say the best, but I was good. But I had a big fear of failure. You know, what if I compete and I'm not number one? You know, what if I'm not the best? You know, and that held me back. It stopped me from going to the limits that I know I could have been possible to achieve. You know, this YouTube channel that you're watching today, ideally was to start years ago, but fear held me back. And many other things that have happened in my life. You know, you could be watching this video today and you relate to what I'm saying. Fear has held you back from doing so many things. It has restricted you from becoming that person, that which God made you to be. You know, in last week's video, we talked about it. About why are you always failing in everything you do? The reason is fear. And so make sure that you are able to conquer your fear. See, the thing is this. Some of you will start saying, oh, fear is a human emotion. It's natural, and I accept that. It is. But you must be able to identify fear that is there to restrict you from breaking your boundaries. Fear that is there to hold you back and keep you in your cocoons without growth. And today I'd like us to talk about 3 fears that will definitely hold you back from becoming who it is God created you to be. And the first one is fear of failure. You know, this is when your mind is so fixated on the negative things. Your mind is only running the things that can go wrong, making you believe that whatever it is you want to do, whatever venture it is you want to engage in, what if it goes wrong? What if it fails? What if it's not the best? You know, I remember I went through this before I started this YouTube channel. You know, I was like, what if I start YouTube and nobody watches? What if nobody cares? What if I can't do it? What if I can't be consistent? What if I don't get content? That's one of the biggest fears that I had. But you see, I realized that that is allowing your mind to focus on the negative. And I realized the only way to deal with fear of failure is making your mind focus on the reason why you want to do what it is you're trying to do. The positive reason why you want to start that thing that you want to start. How will it change your life for the positive? How will it change the people around you? How will it change their lives? How will it make their lives better? How will you benefit others? And so that is something I've started focusing on. I'm focusing more on the positive than on the negative. And so I limit my mind when it goes negative. You know, wellness guys will tell you that the human mind has over 50,000 thoughts a day. And over 60 to 70% of those thoughts are automatically negative. That can tell you that every morning you're at odds to be in fear of failure because you think of only the negative. But today I want to urge you, focus on the positive things. How will that thing help you and help others? And why is it important for you to do it? And so fear of failure has held a lot of people back. Don't allow it to hold you back. Another fear I'd like us to talk about today is the fear of rejection. You know, this is a very valid fear as well. And a lot of people have gone through this in different circumstances in their life. You know, it could be you have very low self-esteem. You don't value yourself in whatever way, shape, or form. You find yourself not to be beautiful. You find yourself not to be handsome. You find yourself not to be well put together. You know, could be you don't have the right papers. Could be you don't have the right dialect. You don't have the right accent. But one thing I want to tell you is this. Rejection starts from within. When you already have self-negative thought or talk about yourself, you project it to your environment. You project it to other people. And so guys, when the scripture says, love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, body, and soul, and love your neighbor as you love yourself, God knew very well that it must come from within. You must love you. You must value you so that you can be able to give, so that others can be able to get that energy that emanates from you. And so fear of rejection, most often than not, starts from negative self-talk that is harbored within us. I'm not good enough. I'm not worth it. I can never make it. I'm not the best in my family. I wasn't the best in class. How can I achieve this? And so when you keep having negative self-talk about yourself, then when you go out and put yourself out there, your possibility of acceptance is less than 10%. You know, I don't think she'll like me. I don't have the best looks. I don't have the best type of clothing. I don't think she'll be attracted to me. I don't think he will be attracted to me. And so already you have rejected yourself. And so today I'm here to tell you, you must value who you are. You must understand that you are worth it. You must understand that you are a product that God has created uniquely with value, that which is within you. Don't let other people give you value. You must discover your value. And so from today, I want you to delete that negative self-talk. That which you keep body shaming yourself. You say, I don't like this about me. I don't like this about me. I want you to focus on the good things about you and forget about the negative. Probably when you are younger, somebody said something negative about you. They said something that made you lose your self-esteem. They teased you around and it made you feel bad. I'm praying that today you will get the strength and the energy to speak life into yourself, to accept yourself, and the fear of rejection will be out and gone. Guys, the third and last fear I'd like us to talk about today is the fear of missing out. You know, in this world we live in today, so many things are going on. So many trends, so many new adaptations, technology, events, all these things around us. And now that social media is at its peak, information is everywhere. And so every day you are bombarded with a myriad of information. Lots of things that you'd like to do. Lots of opportunities that you like to put yourself in. And you don't want to miss out on any. Today, I'm here to tell you one thing. Don't forget this. Listen good. Not every opportunity is meant for you. You see, a lot of you have burned themselves. A lot of you have messed up your own investments and finances simply because of this fear of missing out. There's a new IPO that has been released. There's a new development. There's a new business venture that has been mentioned somewhere. And you quickly run to it and invest in it simply because you don't want to miss out. But I want to remind you that not every opportunity is an opportunity for you. You must sit down and analyze everything strategically, patiently. Analyze everything before you go and make a move, before you jump into opportunities. A lot of you have hurt themselves because of this fear of missing out. You see, your friends are doing something that you really don't want to do. But what if they say I wasn't there? I don't want to miss out. So let me just be part and parcel of this. But by the end of the day, it does not benefit you in any way, shape, or form. And so guys, remember, one thing, not every opportunity is meant for you. Grasp what you can handle. Whatever slips from the cracks, let it go. Hold on and focus on that which you can handle. You'd rather have one thing that you do right than a multiple group of things that you fail at. And so remember, not every opportunity is meant for you. And so guys, this video will not be too long. We'll leave it at that. But remember, this week, look in your life. What situations is fear taking a hold of? Where have you feared and it's holding you back? Do you have a fear of failure? Do you have a fear of rejection? Do you have a fear of missing out? Remember, a fish only grows as big as the aquarium it's in. Fear is like an aquarium. It keeps you closed in and it limits your growth. The day you overcome fear, then you will grow as big as the vast oceans. You will have endless possibilities to become the person you have always dreamed to be. Do not fear. Take courage and keep hope. Until next week, take care and God bless.